Exploring the backcountry of Michigan's Upper Peninsula always provides an epic adventure. In this episode, Ollie and I challenged ourselves as we set out for 3 days and 2 nights in pursuit of Michigan waterfowl. I chose a route I knew would be very difficult, but I couldn't help imagine what we may find down water seldomly traveled by man. So come along with us on our journey as the adventure begins near the southern shores of Lake Superior. Got him, baby. Good boy. There's a little wind to wake us up. Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Kyle with Adventure Chasing. This is Oliver, and we are set off for yet another true Michigan adventure. I just left the shoreline, and the goal of this trip is to travel from an ancient ingrown lake, take its outflow down, which will connect to 2 or 3 different other rivers, and then that will eventually lead to Lake Superior. We're gonna be traveling through waters that get traveled very seldomly. I mean, there could be years where people don't navigate down through these waters. Very hard to access. So there's gonna be a ton of portaging, and I'm excited. So we're gonna keep paddling. We just pushed off and the adventure begins. Well, I just adjusted things in the canoe here. I put Ollie behind me. That way he's not in front of me when I'm trying to jump ducks. And we're gonna get loaded down with some steel shot. I'm gonna be rocking the over-under on this trip. Probably not the ideal waterfowl gun. This gun means a lot to me, and it's gonna work. Well, my plan of attack here is as I slip down this outflow, I'm going to be as quiet and stealthy as I can and just creep around these bends. Now, it's still a little bit early in the season for a lot of the migratory birds to be coming through this area, but there should be a lot of local birds around still. And with that being said, we have a chance to kill some nice mallards. Well, just above me here, we have a massive, beautiful eagle's nest, and we also have another beaver dam just below it, and this will be our second portage, second beaver dam, and still no sign of any ducks. Portage number 2. Beaver dam number 3. Well, we have reached our first tributary that connects to this outflow, and at any given time we could come over one of these beaver dams and find a hole that's absolutely loaded with salmon, steelhead, or trout. Oh, I just saw my first duck. Well, I just saw my first duck of the trip. It was about 50 or 60 yards away and took off before I could pull off a shot. A little bit too far anyway, but that's a good sign. We've seen our first one. Good boy. Just missed a nice mallard right there. Oh, dang it. I just had my first good look of the trip. I came floating around this corner. I heard him take off from behind me. I swung around and kind of caught me off balance because I wanted to make sure I wasn't interfering with Ollie. But I cracked a couple off and missed. Probably should have let him a little more, but we had our first chances. Well, the river made a split back behind me, and it split off in two different directions. The main current was going into a hellacious portage, so I decided to come this other way, but hopefully it'll connect and it won't lead to a dead-end road. Got him, baby, got him. He's around the corner, we gotta go get him. And there we go, baby, our first duck. And we're having duck for dinner tonight, baby. There we go. Well, we have our first duck of the trip, a nice hen mallard. That pair that I jumped back there were actually both hens, or I would have picked out the male. Even though that first opportunity I had, I was off balance and I had to swing back. It was still a good crack though, and I was a little bummed about it, but we're on them now. There we go. Oh, I just saw one right there. Damn it, I couldn't get a shot off. All right, well, we have arrived here at home sweet home for the night. We're gonna set up camp on this island, and this is about the best spot that I found in quite some time. It's been very swampy and very marshy, but all in all, a great day. We had to work for it, did a lot of portaging, but got one duck down that'll be perfect for dinner. And the farther and farther I've been getting downriver, the more birds I've been seeing. The first section we floated through, which was quite a few miles, we didn't see any birds at all. We'll get camp set up, get some dinner on, and get ready to hit it first thing in the morning. Well, I'm gonna get plucking our duck in just a minute here, but for dinner tonight, we're going to have mushrooms and onions with a slab of Alaskan halibut that we caught a few weeks ago, and we're gonna have our wild duck to go with it. Get a little fresh garlic to throw in there. Time to break open our fillet of halibut here. Was there a muskrat in there? Get that little guy. Feathers are flying. All right, well, we have a beautiful breast here. I got the legs cut off as well. I'm gonna get a fire going and we'll start cooking. Well, the goal with both the halibut and the duck is you don't want to overcook them. If you overcook the halibut, it becomes tough, and same with the duck. So I'm gonna cook the duck so it's medium rare, and I'm just gonna cook the halibut until it starts flaking all the way through. And this is some top shelf vittles right here, folks. I feel very fortunate to be enjoying this meal here tonight. And of course, Ollie will be helping me a bit. All right, we're going on. Mushrooms and onions first. A little butter in there. Oh my goodness, look at that halibut and our duck breast with the duck wings right here and the legs. Halibut's perfect. It's flaking all the way through. Gonna throw that over the onions. These little duck legs need a little bit longer. First bite of our halibut. This breast is complete. Grab our fillet of halibut, a big scoop of mushrooms and onions, and we have our little duck wings here. Next breast is done. Well, this is unreal. I don't know where to start. I think I'm gonna go for the duck thigh here. It's just like a chicken bone. It is so good. Kicking myself in the ass for not hitting a couple more of those, because those little thighs are out of this world, man. That duck is seriously so good. You can see I cooked it so it was medium rare. It's tender, it's flavorful, and delicious. Of course, the seasoning and butter doesn't hurt anything either. Thank you. Well, last thing I'm gonna do here before we get in the tent is heat up this water. Then I'll pour it into bottles. And we'll put that in our sleeping bags, and that'll keep us nice and toasty. There's an animal getting killed across the river, I kid you not. I just got the GoPro on in time, but I heard some violent screams. I heard coyotes howling off in the distance a bit ago, and they might be just across the river here, and they might have just killed something. Oh, I just heard something walking over here. Oh yeah, there's animals walking through this thicket right now. I think the pack of coyotes is hunting this river bottom right now. Oh, I see eyes. Yeah. There's a pack of yotes. There's a dog running over there. Ollie, stay here, bub. Stay here. There's a pack of yotes. They're probably within 100 yards of us. I just saw one right on the edge of this river. I could see its eyes. It's a dog. We're not the only dogs out here, are we, Bubba? Time to crawl in our cave here for the night. Come on, bud. You get nice and cozy in a sleeping bag. What you thinking? You ready for the day? Oh, good morning. Welcome back. And look at the view that we get to wake up to this morning. We have geese coming over. There's geese coming over. There's geese coming over. Watch out. I just toasted a goose in my underwear. A flock of geese started flying over us. I went inside, grabbed my gun, put a couple shells in there, and just toasted a goose. Now we gotta go find him, and it's gonna be a bushwhack to find him, but we'll get him. Let's get dressed. We got more geese coming. There's more geese coming. Oh my God. Get loaded up, folks. Oh my God, they're flying low too. They're flying low too. Here they come. Here they go. All right, over the top. Right over the top. Here we go. Here we go. Just toasted another one, baby. There he goes. He's going down. Oh, dogs, dude. I woke up to the sound of geese flying over my tent. I can't help but think if I was up first thing this morning, we'd have been doing some serious shooting. Learning trip. It's a learning trip, folks. Bring more than one box of shells and get up in the morning, even if you don't have decoys and you don't have a blind, because you can do some shooting. All right, we're gonna start doing some bushwhacking to find this goose. See those tall trees that make a V? He's right over by them. So let's get whacking. Holy smokes. Look at this giant uplifted tree here. Wow. Just goes to show you the force that the Northwoods has in the wintertime. All right, well finally, I have found my goose. Well, we finally found our second goose here. And look at that, my first ever geese. Let's go get a picture of them. Well, I really cannot believe that. Woke up in my underwear and I have my first ever geese that I've ever shot in my life. A couple beauties, and what a way to start the day. I can't wait to start heading downriver. I was gonna cook a big breakfast, but I might skip out on it because I'm chomping at the bit. Round two, baby. We're gonna have another good float today. We're gonna go through some tight water once again, and hopefully we'll kill some ducks or geese. Got one, baby. All right, well, what a great start to the day. We've only been floating downriver for about 10 minutes so far, and I have a nice mallard down that's gonna be delicious for dinner once again. And I have to say, after having that duck breast last night, honestly, that's the first time, I think the first time ever I've had duck, and it was delicious. I was very pleasantly surprised, so I'm looking forward to cooking this one up tonight. We'll keep floating. Got him, baby. Nice mallard. We gotta get down there. Nice mallard too. And there we go, baby. Look at that. A beautiful male mallard. Yes. Well, I'm having so much fun on this hunt. A nice male mallard, and this right here is what we're after. We have a couple down. We're gonna keep floating. Another nice hen. That's my second hen of the day, so I'll only have to pick out males now, but we're getting them. This dog's not having any fun at all. Did you get that muskrat? Well, we just pulled off here. I'm gonna get cleaning these ducks and geese. Ended the day with 3 beautiful mallards, 2 geese. Really can't ask for a whole lot more than that. We'll get them cleaned up, we'll get downriver, find a spot to camp, and get cooking. Start with our geese. We're just gonna pluck them and breast them. For dinner tonight, we're gonna have canned potatoes with goose. There have been a ton of ducks flying over us here. It's not shooting light anymore, but I've seen a lot of birds in the last half hour or so. And for dinner tonight, I'm gonna cook up half of our goose breast here. I got 2 of these big steaks off of each bird, plus a couple giant legs that we'll have to cook up at some point as well. And I've actually never had goose in my life, so this will be a new experience. I've heard it's a bit more gamey than duck, especially mallard. So what I think I'll do is I'll cut it into slices, we'll roll it in some Kentucky Colonel batter, and pan fry it in a little bit of butter. Well, you can see on this breast, the grain runs in the same direction that my knife is going. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this cross grain, and that's gonna help tenderize this meat. All right, we're going on with our goose. I cooked this one specifically for a certain somebody. He likes goose. We're ready for action. Cheesy canned potatoes with our goose. Let's give it a try. First time in my life I've ever tried goose. It's very good. It's very good. It's honestly excellent. I don't taste a gamey flavor at on this. I cut it cross grain. It's tender. It's delicious. It's very good. And our cheesy, crispy canned potatoes are absolutely fire. All right, well, that was another great day. I shot my first ever geese, ate my first ever goose, and we were able to take a few ducks as well. So we're gonna get some sleep in the swamp here tonight. And my goal is to be up first thing in the morning, and we're gonna stake it out and see if we can hit some birds flying down this river bottom. It is a brisk, chilly morning. It's about 25 degrees. Everything's froze up. And we're gonna go get in the swamp, baby. Look at this. All the ice from inside the roof of the tent. We were sleeping with ice. Let's cross the river. All right, I'm gonna walk the canoe across the river, keep Ollie dry this morning because it's awfully chilly, and we're gonna go make a brush blind. Good boy. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We have a nice little opening here, and this will work. Ollie, come here. Well, I've had a bunch of birds fly over me so far this morning. It's just not quite legal shooting light yet. We have a little bit longer though. We're almost there. It's a very calm, very clear day, so I'm guessing it's gonna happen early this morning. Yesterday was very cloudy. It was windy, and we had rain and sleet overnight, so those were perfect conditions. I just wasn't up and ready. Sleeping on the job. And Mr. All staying warm down here. Got him all wrapped up in the down jacket. Oh, you gotta stay, bud. You gotta stay, it's cold. Remember, you got cold last time. Missed, man, I missed. First crack of the day, missed him. I was looking this way, and I didn't even hear them until they were already flying past me. Man. go. Another Michigan Mountain Man breakfast to fuel up and get ready to portage about 30 times today. Hopefully we won't have too many portages. Yesterday we only had a few. The first day we had a ton, and as we've been getting down river farther, the river continues to gradually get larger. So we'll see what the day has in store. This is a great start. Back on the road, and we even have a cup of hot coffee. Got him, baby, got him. Let's go get down and get him, guys. Oh yeah, look at that. Out cold. Now we gotta get this duck out of the log jam here. Oh, there we go, baby, nice. Check that out, guys. Finally, we have one today, okay. Well, it's been a bit of a tough go the second half of yesterday and today so far, but we have a nice Drake mallard, and that's a beautiful duck. Got him, baby. Well, I have to say, Ollie had the assist on that one. I looked for that bird for probably 10 or 15 minutes, and for the life of me, I couldn't figure it out. I thought I saw him get up on the bank down farther, but he was persistent that there was a critter in this hole here. And sure enough, after looking 2 or 3 different times, I got down on my hands and knees, and way back up in there, I could see his feathers. So I reached up in there, and we got him, baby. Our second one of the day. Another nice Drake mallard and another bird down. Well, I've decided to end this trip a little bit soon, and the reason being is that I have a lot of meat. Between the 2 geese and all the ducks I've shot, my cooler is full and I don't have much ice left. Today it's been in the mid 60s, and the last thing I want is for this meat to spoil. So I think that just means we'll have to come back and do this float again and focus a little bit more time on fishing. But thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this adventure, and if you did, feel free to go down below here and hit subscribe. It's totally free, and it'll allow you to see each and every video that I post as soon as I post it. I'd also really appreciate it if you left a like as well. But without further ado, I have a lot of work to do, a lot of organization, and we'll catch you in the next one.